Maryanne Trump Barry retired from her job as a federal judge to avoid a judicial conduct investigation into her role in the Trump family's tax fraud schemes. Like brother, like sister. Maryanne Trump Barry, Trump's older sister who served as a federal judge on the Third Circuit Court of Appeals for nearly 2 decades, retired from her job in February, a move that ended an investigation into her role in a series of potential tax crimes the Trump family committed over the years. The New York Times reported multiple official judicial conduct complaints into her role in the outright fraud the Trump family engaged in during the 1990s after the family patriarch, Fred Trump, died were filed in October, after the New York Times initially reported on the Trump family tax crimes. Barry helped create a sham corporation that helped Trump and his siblings hide millions in gifted money from their father, the New York Times reported in October. Barry, along with her siblings, were also legally liable for filing accurate tax returns when executing their father's will, and they undervalued his assets to avoid taxes. In all, the Times reported, Barry helped reduce the tax bill for herself and her siblings from what would have been $550 million to just $52.2 million. The statute of limitations on the tax crimes has likely passed, but Barry could have faced punishment for judicial conduct over her role in the crimes, including possibly losing her pension, which the New York Times reported were anywhere between $184,500 and $217,600 a year. On February 1, the people who filed the complaints were alerted by a court official that their complaints were receiving the full attention of a judicial conduct counsel, according to the New York Times. But 10 days after that letter, Barry retired, effectively ending the judicial conduct review and allow her to avoid scrutiny over her actions. That's because once retired, judges are no longer subject to judicial conduct investigations. Barry can now continue to earn her full judicial salary, as the review is over and never got far enough to determine any possible punishment for her actions. It seems Trump and his sister are cut from the same cloth.